Hi, I'm Erin from M4D and the Cinderella Cosplays, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make Pyrrhonikos' bracer. Now, how we're going to do it is, so that way I can actually get it off my arm, we're going to be tying it in the mid area of the back of my arm, right? And we're going to be using EVA foam for this. Right here we already have the dimensions drawn out for how I need it for my arm, but it's going to differ for however size your arm is, but it's going to be overall in that sort of shape to be able to get it on and off but keep the look we need. So now we're going to draw it out on here with a straight edge and a Sharpie, then we'll cut it out. Okay, so now we have it drawn out with the dimensions all placed out. It's 11 wide at the back, 8 towards the wrist, and 12 long overall. Now that we have it drawn out, we'll cut it out and then we'll try it on my arm, and then from there we can sort of adjust as needed. Okay, so now we have the bracer cut to fit my arm better, and so that way I can actually have mobility with my arm with how it comes up here. I can move it and it won't clash against my back of my arm, and then it also comes up a little bit design-wise over my hand. Now you have to figure out how to do the lacing on this, so that way you can get it on and off easily, and design-wise it's laced up in the show. So we did a first few tries using a 1/4 inch tool bit, drill bit, and some paracord, and you see it just sort of pulls. You can, it's a bit of it, but it pops with it. So after a little looking around, we thought about, what about using some Sintra with it? So we're going to take the Sintra, we're going to glue it to the back of the edge here where it'll meet up, since it's only going to be tied from here to here. And then, because now with the Sintra on there and the hole there, and you pull the paracord through and pull it, the foam stretches some, but it's not going to break because the Sintra is not going to. Okay, so now we have our Sintra cut into 3/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch wide. So now you'll line them up how you need them once you cut it to that way it fits right. Then how we're going to secure these on to the EVA is we're going to use just some regular contact cement. So we'll coat both sides, we'll coat whatever's touching. Okay, so now that we have the Sintra glued onto the foam, we're going to go in and we're going to do the holes with a 1/4 inch drill bit to move in. And something I actually forgot to mention before that's very important to the process: when using EVA foam like this, you should use a heat gun of sorts that you can just get off of Amazon or at different craft stores. You may be able to find it to heat treat the foam, so that way, for one, it helps bend it, you can help shape the foam that way, and then it helps seal it, so that way when you're painting it, it will just absorb the color better. Okay, now we have the holes drilled, 5 on each edge, which will, when we're finished, we'll tie up with paracord. But now it's coming down to we'll be doing the detail pieces on here. So instead of how it is, just with how we're making this one, instead of sinking in the design pieces that it's sort of a line, then a down arrow or a triangle, then another line down, instead of sinking it in, what we're going to do is we're going to take some thin craft foam and sort of build up another layer, not covering the whole piece, but just a little bit over, and then having the design cut out of that to add the desired effect. And then on top of it, we will do the edging pieces on towards the wrist and towards the elbow. We'll do some raised pieces on that. Alright, now we have all the pieces glued on. We have the nice little detailing bit that's giving, and with the layering, it's giving it sort of a, giving it a nice dimensional look. Then we have the edges sort of put on at the wrist and elbow. And then we have it all laced up nicely with the cincha helping secure it. And we're using paracord, which you can use whatever material that you would prefer, but personally we'll be using paracord for its sturdiness and all. It should last longer, so we just need to get it get some brown, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so now it's time to try it on. Alright, and this is the finished product. Here you see we have all the details finally put on here nicely, and it's all tied up. So now you're ready to move on to the next stage, which will be painting, which we'll do in a separate video from this. So thank you for watching. All of the links to our other social media stuff is all in the description, so please check it out and have a great day.